Effie, what up with the exclusive, Brandon?
Everyone, please welcome Miss Colombia Belleza Latina 2016, Miss Rhode Island Belleza Latina 2015, and first runner-up Miss Belleza International.
Damn, girl, with the three-peat. With the three-peat on him.
Jessica Zapata.
Thank you guys. Thank you for having me tonight. I'm excited
Of course,
to be here.
definitely. I mean, no, seriously, that's a great accomplishment within the last 3 days. I mean, within the last 3 years. So, I mean, that's pretty ridiculous. I mean, how does it feel to accomplish those feats within the last 3 years? I mean, I can imagine there must be a lot of girls who try and go for long periods of time without succeeding and getting any type of accolade. So how does it feel within the last 3 years?
It feels amazing. It's been a lot of work and dedication, stress, anxiety, but it's been all very worth it. I've been competing in pageants since I was a little girl, and I won Miss Rhode Island Belleza Latina in 2015. And I went on to compete at nationals and finished first runner-up, and also took the Fashion Wear Award home, which my mom made for me.
How did you get that fashion?
So you compete in different areas of competition. So there's interview, which is worth 40% of the competition. So if you bomb your interview, you're pretty much kind of done.
I can imagine. It must be so much pressure too, in front of a huge crowd.
It is. Well,
there.
Interview, you go into a room with a panel of judges. So it can range from 5 to maybe even 8 judges, and you literally have 3 to 5 minutes with them. They can ask you anything. It's literally just that moment to get to know you and who you are.
So it's like an America's Got Talent type of deal. It's like ranking, basically.
Kind of, yeah. You're rated on a scale, I believe, 1 to 10, and you get a score from each judge. But that is worth 40%. And then instead of swimsuit, they do a fashion wear. So you come up with some type of fashion that's your style, and then evening gown.
So you don't do the swimwear at all?
No
for that one?
swimsuit, no.
And all the ones you've done, or just that specific one?
Just the Belleza Latina pageant is no swimwear. Every other pageant I've competed in is swimsuit.
How do you feel about that? You like that better than the swimwear? Or
I actually honestly like both. I feel like it gives me an opportunity to be able to display more of my style and my fashion, and even be able to go out there and wear something that my mom created for me. I think that kind of makes it a little more different for me, rather than just putting on a bathing suit from Victoria's Secret.
So did you guys collaborate on what you wore?
Yeah, so my mom, she's amazing. I a lot of times just look in magazines, look on internet, get different types of ideas, and my mom will put her input if she maybe likes this detail better on it or what. And we just kind of came up with it. We thought yellow was a great color, and it was actually a very big hit. So I won the award for that. So
is that a little tribute to Colombia?
Yeah, yeah, and now I'm Miss Colombia. Since I finished first runner-up, they gave me the opportunity to be able to go back and have a chance of winning the title again. So I'm very excited to be able to represent Colombia, which is where my family is from. And I got to actually go there for the first time. Just came back a few days ago.
We're definitely going to get back to that. But let's get back to the original question, which was...
Alright, so we have a segment, it's called the 3 R's. It's explain, example, and accelerate. So explain to us what you do, give an example of why you decided to do that, and give us something or whatever of how you decide to accelerate in your work.
Okay, so I compete in pageants because it's something that has actually helped me gain confidence within myself and really build my self-esteem. When I was little, I was more shy. We were in classes together, so I was kind of more quiet and more reserved. But I feel like competing in pageants and really helped me open myself up more and really finding who I am and really putting myself out there. And it just has helped me grow into the woman I am today. It's given me the opportunity to different events, to be part of different charities, and go out and just meet other people and inspire other people to go out with their dreams, whether it's a pageant or working. I even balanced going to school and doing pageantry and working, and it was very stressful, but I stayed focused and dedicated, and I still was able to win the titles that I did.
What gives you that type of motivation to continue? Because you said in the beginning that you were run up the first time, and then you got a chance to come back, and then you got a chance to defend the crown, right?
Yes.
So how do you get that motivation from? I mean, there must be a lot of girls who the confidence must get shot the first time.
Oh, it was.
So
it
how
was
do you
tough.
how do you get over that hump? I'm gonna go back and do this again? Because even like as like you play sports in high school, like
Yes, I
say if you go to the finals and like lose, like
It's
a lot of people just
painful.
gonna give up. Like how do you overcome that? Especially runner up. So like
Yeah.
how do you overcome that?
It
What
was
motivates
very
you?
hard because you're standing there, the last two girls, and you're hoping your name is not called because usually they call the first runner up first. So I was like, please don't call Rhode Island, please don't call. But they did, and honestly, it was a great experience. I had so much fun. It's something that I got to learn about myself. Competing in pageants before, I felt that interview was something that I always lacked in. And when I won Rhode Island Belleza, Latina actually won the award for interview. I didn't at nationals, but I felt very good and confident. And even though I didn't leave with the title, I knew that I gave it everything I had, and I did an amazing job. So I felt that I needed to come back and just give it one more shot.
So we know that you compete in pageants and everything, but outside of the runway, do you help out in any charities or?
Before I answer that question, how did you improve yourself in interview skill wise? Like, this is like maybe like girls who failed in that. How would you give recommendation to them? And like how would recommendation would you give to improve from failing in that one and then winning
Yes.
it second time around?
Well, what I did a lot of times is when I was training at the hospital, I always had a notebook with me. So I would write questions in and kind of answer them or mentally answer them while I was waiting for a patient to come. I did a lot of practicing in the mirror. It kind of gives you the opportunity to see maybe what you are lacking in, controlling your ums and all that. And a lot of help with my coaches, my friend Jose, but the previous queen for Rhode Island, Ginelli. I had a lot of support and a lot of people really helping me to improve my skills. And I think it was just a matter of me being afraid to express myself.
So what kind of would you recommend the newer ones?
Just to keep practicing. All of it is practice and dedication. You can't, some people are really good at just going and freeballing, but honestly, I definitely think it takes a lot of practice, but at the same time, it's a moment to get to know you. So if you know about yourself and you're confident and you're good at speaking, you're going to do great.
Practice makes perfect.
Yes, exactly.
I like the Warriors.
They're going to win.
No, they're not. So you can, they're not you. They're not you in 3P. Okay. So you can give Brandon this question, not bad, but Brandon.
So outside of the runway, do you help out in any charities or any such?
Yes, so during my year as Miss Rhode Island Belleza Latina, I had the opportunity to work with an autism campaign where with my friend Jose Ariel Diaz worked it, and it was us taking pictures with the puzzles, which is significant to autism, and each photo shoot, like we would give money to donate to a charity that he decided to donate to. I participated in the Making Stride Against Breast Cancer walk. I was able to go to Charles Fort's elementary school and read to different classes in the school, and it was also great because it was bilingual. So some of them I got to tell stories in English and Spanish. What else I done?
So like, all the girls competing, do they all have to attend these? Is it mandatory? Is it voluntary?
So for your state, for Rhode Island Belleza Latina, you had to do 5 events to lead up to the competition. For nationals, you have to do up to 16 events.
Could you do more?
Because you get like points, kind of.
So if you do more, do you get like bonus points? Does it help you out a little bit? Is it like a cheat code?
I'm not sure if you
like the Warriors, you always get the refs help.
I'm not sure if you have bonus points, but I do think it's a great thing because it really shows that you're really involved with your community and wanting to help, not just, oh, look at me, I have a crown and a sash. And that's why one thing I also like to do is focus more on doing things within the community rather than always doing a modeling event or a fashion show.
So like your clothing during pageants, do any of it come from like inspiration towards those things? Or do you just
a lot of it comes from mom. Honestly.
I think he means like the ones when you go to those specific events.
Like clothing during like pageants. Like does your clothes have like inspiration behind it, or do you just go to like a store and buy an outfit and wear it?
I don't know. I guess it depends on the event because certain events maybe you have to be in a gown, maybe you have to be in sweatpants if you're going to like an earth cleaning or something like that. So yes, I did participate in an earth cleaning for Earth Day last year in the springtime. So yeah, I was in sweatpants or whatever. But if it's a gala or a fashion show, I guess it's trying to be the best stylish way that you can be for the event. Yes.
So do you like which event if you had to like what do you thoroughly enjoy the most? Like, what events have you gone to? You're like, wow, this is just amazing. Like, I really enjoy doing this.
I like going to events where there's kids. Because, I don't know, it's just fun because they come up to you and they're just like so excited. They're like, whoa, she has a crown or whatever. And they're just like start asking.
They enjoy to you and stuff. So.
Yeah, like they just start asking you questions and they just get so fascinated by everything. And then they want to take pictures with you. And they're just, I don't know, they're just hilarious with things they say.
So then that like motivates you too to continue doing it, like just helping out the kids
yes.
and giving something you can do that you're great at.
Exactly. For me, it feels rewarding to be able to see them smile or excited about something, and also to tell them, you know, it's very important to believe in yourself and continue striving towards your dreams.
I mean, succeeded. Yeah, after that.
And hopefully one more time.
So when's that going to be? When's that?
So I leave August 9th for Nationals in Orlando, Florida.
Gotta check her out. Check
yes.
it out. Check it out. Check
so
it out.
one more time, hopefully I will be crowned Miss Belleza Latina International this year. So yeah, so we will see what happens.
How long is that event for? Like, what's like the itinerary while you're there?
So I'll arrive there on a Tuesday and everything begins on Wednesday. We usually have orientation where we'll get the outline of everything that's going to happen that week. Usually there's a pajama party. Last year I kind of dressed like a minion for mine. No, it's just the girls. Not even parents or the org members are allowed.
Oh wow! So it's kind of like Miss Congeniality.
Yeah, yeah. So you kind of pick a theme of what you want to do and you present it to the crowd or whatever. So last year I kind of went in a minion. I had the glasses and everything. So I don't know what I'm doing yet this year, but
it's gonna be
something good. So stay tuned. Yeah, we do an all-white party.
I think you should be LeBron James.
No. That he has no significance to Colombia. So
how
no.
about wear a Clippers jersey?
No.
So
I'll wear a Celtics one.
All right, we can come to that.
I mean,
we'll come to that compliment. I forgot I was gonna say no. So all this actually, would you compare like the pageant life kind of to like Miss Congeniality? Is that like?
Yeah, you can in some aspects. I think a lot of times people think pageants are girls who are very stuck up or think they're it, or there's a lot of like girls attacking each other, but it's not like that. You honestly, you go there and you meet a group of girls who have their goals, who have their dreams, and some of them just, it's their first time going because they just wanted to try it and they loved the experience, and that's how it was for me. I tried it and I loved it, so I just kept competing and competing.
So you were like Miss Rhode Island, like Miss Congeniality. You're like the one that was like really happy and stuff.
So in the next couple of years, where do you see yourself competing in pageants?
I would like to keep competing. I mean, every pageant has its age limit, so depending on what I decide, I would love to try Miss Rhode Island USA once more to see if I can represent us at Miss USA. But I would definitely, in the next couple of years, I would really, once I finish my going after the crowns, I would like to help younger girls, you know, get their chance to go after the crowns, you know, help coaching or just, you know, being an advisor for them and just pushing them to believe in themselves.
If right now you weren't competing in pageants, what would you be doing?
Well, I've also always liked modeling growing up, so photo shoots, commercial stuff, that stuff is cool. I just graduated too, so looking into getting a job soon, hopefully. So I would probably be working, you know, saving up money. I love to travel, so as soon as I can travel somewhere new, I would like to go to Barcelona next.
Oh.
So, yes. So, it's a lot of things I would love to do, but it's just obviously having the time to do it.
Yeah, definitely. That's always the worst. But Miss Rhode Island, you said. So how would you get, like, it's just you sign up, compete? Is there like a certain route you go? Like, I'm sure
For
there's
the
people
USA
watching
system?
this. Yeah. So like,
for Miss Rhode Island USA, I've already competed twice. Actually, when I moved back from Florida, I threw myself into it. And I didn't place in the top 15, but I did my first year take an award in evening gown and the honorable mention, the humanitarian award. And then I competed once more and I got the evening gown award again. So I haven't placed yet in the top 15, but I've also seen what I need to work on to come back and come stronger. So it's a matter of signing up, getting my sponsorships, and then just really getting my body right and making sure my interview skills are on point, and the whole walking thing. I think I kind of had a lot of practice in by now.
So yes, whip her hair back and forth. What's the competition like? What differs from ones you're doing now to Miss Rhode Island?
Well, there's many different pageant systems. Obviously, Miss Rhode Island USA is the bigger one because you go on to Miss USA, and then they have the opportunity to go to Miss Universe. And then if you win Miss USA, you get to live in New York for a year where you're doing tons of events, going to so many different big places where famous people are, and photo shoots and all this stuff. Like Griffin. And
not Sucker.
You're an advocate for ovarian cancer. If you go on to Miss Universe, you're an advocate for HIV and AIDS awareness. So it's not just beauty pageant. Every girl, she has her goals and her dreams, and it's not just all about a crown and a sash.
Like you said, you'd rather be doing modeling if you weren't doing pageants right now. So have pageants opened up like anything else like for you? Like,
I've been able to do a lot of more photo shoots and stuff like that, but I think it's also being able to do the whole event stuff. I've really enjoyed that too. I would definitely love to continue working with different charities and community stuff, but it has opened doors for me. I've also felt more confident now behind the cameras than before. So honestly, just each year and each competition has really been a stepping stone for me to continue growing.
Sorry, this fly is making me so aggravated.
making me aggravated too.
Oh my god.
I'm kind of just ignoring it.
Sorry, guys.
But yeah, so.
All right.